Hi, welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like this video and the channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload video, you'll be the first person to check it out. I want to appreciate all of you, my viewers, my subscribers, my amazing people for always to. As we hop into today's video, please watch, leave your comment down below.
The governor, once again, listen carefully, please.
These people are arrested. When I talk, I was being castigated.
The same way they castigated IPOB. Has IPOB killed anybody? I'm asking you a question. But the people that are killing, that is why I can forgive anybody in life. But you see, Yoruba journalists, I'm saying it clearly. I can never forgive them. Because Yoruba has what is called the media preponderance. They control the media. Evil will be happening in the East. Yoruba will not write about it. I can't understand why. I don't know why. I don't know where I don't know what we are dragging. What are we, Yoruba journalists? What is it that you are dragging with Biafrans? That when evil is happening, when this government is perpetrating evil in the East, you don't write about it. Nothing. A little boy was killed yesterday. Yoruba never nothing. They can't write about it. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with them. I can forgive anybody in this life, including Lucifer. But you see, Yoruba journalists, my God in heaven, the way they wrote, proscribe IPOB, what they're saying on the radio, proscribe. But the same people cannot write out of fear. They cannot write about Mietiala. We are the ones fighting Mietiala. If not that God made it possible for this young man to rise up. We are the ones fighting Mietiala. And that is why the coming of the young man made it possible for the world to now see that, yes, IPOB are not the only mad people there, or maybe there are madness elsewhere. Then they started to investigate. They now realize that Fulani is the problem. Now you see it. People committing rape and murder, they are part of the presidency. Obiano stood up and idiotically opened his mouth and said, they are part of my government. But the same Obiano asked the army to kill his own people, IPOB, young people at Mbo. I don't know how people want to. Sometimes I explain this and I'm thinking people don't quite understand what we are saying. Is it that you don't understand what I'm saying or what? This is a governor. They always castigate you because once you speak the truth in Nigeria, they castigate you. They call you all sorts of names. They want to ridicule you. They want to make you look irrelevant. They never knew they were going to meet IPOB. You are not going anywhere. The harder they come, the harder they fall. We keep marching. They never knew that would come. You know, they thought somehow he would be like Owaswike, give him a few pounds there. He will start building hotels. He will start pricing cement, molding block. That's what they thought. Some said, oh, he's looking for fame. He wants attention. I kept laughing at the idiots. And I will say to the men around me that they don't know who we are. They have no clue who we are. They don't know why we were born. They thought we were born to start all this primitive accumulation of wealth, like hungry people. I'm not hungry. I never grew up in a hungry home. I had everything. My father sent me abroad to go and study. So I can't, when I look at all these idiots, I feel sorry for them. Small money given to you to fight for the freedom of your people, you started building hotels and hostel. Poverty. Oh dear me. We have suffered IPOB, I'm telling you. We had to fight rejection even amongst our own people, those you're saving. For many years, we overcame that. We now went outside to preach this very gospel. Today it is resonating everywhere, even with the governor of Benue.
Listen. Nothing bad that was not said against me. I am this and that. But the reality is here. It is not just happening to Benue State today. It is happening to the entire country. Why is the federal government being silent about this full animal? When will the federal government come out?
What did Autumn say, Governor Autumn? Fulani men. Facebook, are you hearing? Fulani men. That is a governor in Nigeria. Not an Igbo man, not a Biafran. These are the people that fought the war against Biafra. He's saying Fulani men. And Igbo Efulefu. Umokoko, are you listening? Do you see how the government is defending their own people? And not that they're defending them to maybe go to school or do whatever. No. Everything they do is in your face. One Fulani IG goes, another Fulani IG comes in your face. It's called Korokoro. You'll be seeing it. You cannot do anything because you spent very many years selling yourselves down the drain. You now have no face to stand up and to say what you're doing is wrong. Because if they give you 2,000 naira data, you claim you're an intellectual. That's what I call them. Intellectual. That's what I call them. One intellectual in Enugu could be writing rubbish, writing nonsense. After writing garbage, they give you 2,000 naira. Ike Kurama give you 2,000 naira a week to buy data. Ah, dear me, dear me. Yoruba, the proscribed IPOB. But when they want to write about rapists and murderers, they say Miyetiala, Kotal Hore, whatever it's called. And you want me to forgive such people? I can never forgive them. One of the setbacks of Nigeria is Yoruba journalism. I say it openly. Yoruba journalism is evil and wicked. Evil and unless that thing affects a Yoruba person, they will never write about it. Never. Never, ever, ever. The height of wickedness. The height of wickedness. I don't know if they want all of us, Biafrans, to be wiped off from the face of the earth so they can share our land with the Fulani. I have no idea. Yoruba journalism, I don't know what got into them. Very evil and wicked people. Very wicked. Today, as you're busy transporting your wickedness to the east, Fulani was coming and taking your land. You know, you're not doing it. Because of your wickedness. The wickedness you have towards the east is so much that even when Fulanis were coming to take your land, you couldn't see them. You became blind. Because you were very, very envious. You and the intellectuals in Igbo land. Go writing rubbish. Every place they're writing nonsense. Ask them to come and do what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. They cannot do it. Okay, bring people, come out on the road. Let's see how people. They cannot do anything. All they do is that that's what Otom is saying. Let's hear him, please.
And criticize and arrest herdsmen carrying AK-47.
Carrying what? AK-47. And I asked somebody. I asked Facebook. I asked all these intellectuals. I asked all these fools, and I asked them a simple question. Somebody is in your farm raping your mother with AK-47. How do you activate self-defense? Nobody has monopoly of violence. But the violent man is raping my mother in the farm. How do I stop him from raping my mother? You cannot answer me. He has AK-47. Please answer that question, please. I'm begging you. Do you see how foolish people are in the zoo? That's why I call Nigeria a zoo. I say it's not an insult. It's for you to wake up to see how idiotic your reasoning is. Somebody is raping my mother in the farm, cutting my sister into pieces, taking my land and destroying crops. I'm asking you a simple question. How do I defend myself? He has AK-47. You say I should go and protest. I should write to EU. I have written to EU. No reply. I came out to protest. The same Fulani in the army and police will shoot me dead. What do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do under such circumstance? It's a simple question that they cannot answer me. Miyetiala, nobody. If you go to editors' offices, be it this day in Abuja or the Tribune, They are shaking. Once they see Alhaji, they start shaking. Once they hear about IPOB, everybody grows wings. Proscribed. They proscribed. What did IPOB do that you proscribed IPOB? Because Fulani and Britain told them.
Deep in the shadow.
Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal. My name is Linda Chukwueze. The button that says subscribe and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the.
Bis zum nächsten Video und einen schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bis mein. Subscribe to Linda's TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comment down below and share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.